Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to the very first episode of The Sleeved Chef in 2017. It's great to see everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you enjoyed your New Year's. Let's get back on track. For tonight's episode, we are going to be preparing a classic Thai dish, otherwise known as, it's called Kha Gai. Definitely pronounced wrong. You'll have to look it up for a proper pronunciation. This is a very simple soup. It's part of our Polar Vortex series, which is giving you something hot and spicy and delicious for this cold weather. So on our dish this evening, we're going to have our broth, which has already been prepared, which had lemongrass, Thai basil, garlic, ginger, 6 cups of water, and some salt and pepper. We also have...
You mentioned lemongrass?
Yes, lemongrass. We also have our recipes, which will be posted to thesleevechef.com. You can go up there and find them, as well as former recipes. It's all sorts of content up there at thesleevechef.com. You can also find us on Instagram at sleevechefnmd. So let's get started with our dish. So we have our broth first. It's been on the stove for about 15-20 minutes. Brought it up to a boil, we dropped it down to a simmer. Going to go ahead and strain it, reserve our broth. Very important to make sure you get everything out of your pan that you're going back in. Let's give our broth a nice strain here. We're going to use this broth as the basis for our soup. Smells great. Right back on the stove, kick our heat back up. And we're going to add our chicken next. So you can see our chicken has been thinly sliced. This is really important. This is number one, it's bite size. And number two, this will allow the chicken to cook quickly and cook evenly. So, how we did that. First, we started off by butterflying our chicken. It's very important. First thing you want to do is you want to take a look at your chicken breast. If there's any extra fat on the chicken breast, you can just simply trim it off. Next, we'll take our chicken breast and we'll very carefully lay our hand flat, palm flat on top of it. And we're going to go right down the middle with our knife, very slowly, very methodically here. You don't want to cut yourself. And you'll see, you want to start opening your chicken breast up. See that? Start opening our chicken breast up to help us cut it and butterfly it. Go very, very slow, very methodical. Don't want to cut ourselves. There we go. And we'll go ahead and split that chicken breast in half. So now we've got 2 halves of the chicken breast. We did this because it'll reduce the overall width of the chicken breast. So now we'll simply cut it very, very slowly. Nice and steady. Wonderful. That's what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for, everybody. It's thin, long, it'll cook evenly, cook quickly. So once again, as always for our knife tips, we're going to curl our fingers back. We're going to have the side of the knife go up against the side of the knuckle here. Very important. Slow and steady. Again. You want your chicken slices to be nice and thin here. Sous chefs are in the house. There we go. Wonderful. So, got our chicken all sliced up here. We're going to add it right to our broth. Very carefully. Slide it on in there. What you can do, if you see your chicken breast start to clump, simply grab a pair of tongs and just move them off to the side here. Separate them out. So this chicken breast is going to poach while we prepare our vegetables for the next step of our dish. There we are. So this dish gives us a really good opportunity to talk about the concept of layering flavors. It's very evident in this dish. You can see first what we did is we made our broth. So we had 6 cups of water, we added our lemongrass, we added ginger, garlic, Thai basil, and kaffir lime leaves to the dish, to the broth. So we basically made our broth. We let it simmer. We brought it to a boil, dropped it down to a simmer, and we simmered it for about 15-20 minutes so all those flavors start to incorporate. That's the first layer of our dish. Next, we're going to add our protein. In this case is our chicken. And then we're going to add our vegetables afterward. Then we're going to start building more layering more flavors by adding our heat. We'll add our coconut milk. We'll add our Thai curry paste, which will be nice and hot and spicy. You can adjust that based on your personal preference. And then finally, we'll finish it off with a bit of salty fish sauce. This is a fantastic dish. It's healthy, it's spicy, it's soul food in the winter. It's great. I love it. So let's go ahead and prep our vegetables. We'll start with our baby Bella mushroom here. We're going to take a paring knife, or take a small knife, but very carefully remove the stem, discard it. And in the interest of uniformity here, go ahead and clean up my cutting board real quick.
You have a question.
Yes.
It's from M.A. Current.
Hey, how are you, Michelle? Happy New Year.
She says, can you adjust the spice so it's not too spicy?
Oh, absolutely. That's what I love about this dish is you can really vary the spice to your personal preference. So if you like it a little bit spicy, you can certainly back off on the amount of Thai curry paste that you add.
If you like it spicy, you should back off on the Thai curry paste?
No, rather, if you don't like it, if you prefer it to be a little less spicy, you could back off the amount of Thai curry paste that you add. If you like it a little spicier, you could add more Thai curry paste.
Or more peppers?
Or more habanero peppers. So absolutely you can vary the spice level on your dish. All right, now on to the next one. Look here. All right. So in keeping with our slicing theme here, you'll see we have our mushrooms. We have them already previously sliced, along with our matchstick carrots and our red bell pepper. So we're going to do the same thing for uniformity and consistency. We're going to slice our baby portobello mushroom. So very carefully, once again, fingers tucked back, side of the blade going up against the side of your middle finger knuckle. Very slowly, very methodically. There we go. And this is what you want to shoot for your thickness here. This will help. You don't want to go too thin because the mushrooms will break down while they're cooking. So you want them to still be able to put into a spoon. All right, same thing for our bell pepper here. You can see we already removed the seeds from the bell pepper itself. We'll show you that with the habanero. So let's take our bell pepper here, and just once again, slice our bell pepper. We're going to shoot about 1/4 of an inch thick. There we go. That's great. All right, now, a couple things to note about cutting and handling hot peppers. Jalapenos, habaneros, as we step up the Scoville scale, Scoville are the units you use to measure the heat in a pepper. You want to be very, very careful handling these hot peppers. So first of all, what we're going to do, usually you would put on a pair of gloves, just simple latex gloves when handling these peppers, because the oil from the pepper will transfer to your fingertips, and if you rub your eyes, if you scratch your back, that can be a very painful experience. So we'll start off, we'll slice off the top of our habanero pepper. We're going to take our paring knife once again. We're going to go right on the inside of our habanero pepper here. Very carefully, very methodically, go through. There we go. Wonderful. So just keep in mind, if you choose not to wear gloves, you want to be very, very careful. You want to wash your hands afterward. You want to wait some time before you touch something, your pet, your dog, cat, friends, family, etc. Go. Alright, so be very methodical here and remove all of our seeds from our habaneros. We want to avoid seeds in our finished product. And we'll cut our habanero in half. And then we're going to continue once again with that slicing theme. About 1/4 of an inch thick. There we go. Side of the habanero here. There we are. Looks good. It's very important when you're cooking your chicken, you want to make sure that it doesn't boil. You want it to simmer. If it boils, the chicken will begin to toughen up. Check that here. There we go. Good. So you can see here, see how the chicken is fully cooked. The reason we sliced it, once again, everybody, we sliced it, we have more surface area. More surface area in contact with the cooking source, the faster the item is going to cook. Perfect. Now we'll go ahead and add in our coconut milk. This is a full fat coconut milk. Very important. I would go with full fat. I would not go with a reduced fat. It's just going to be a better consistency. It'll give you a better finished product. So just put coconut milk in here. There we go. Go. Our coconut milk has been added. Something's going on outside. Something's got the sous chefs all stirred up. Next up, we're going to go ahead and add our vegetables. So we've got our red bell peppers, our matchstick carrots, we've got our baby portobello mushrooms, and finally we have our sliced habaneros. Go ahead and add those in. Go. And once again, because these are sliced with a lot of surface area, they're going to cook very quickly. we cooked the chicken for about 4 to 5 minutes. Poached it for about 4 to 5 minutes. Or next up, we're going to add some of our Thai curry paste to our. We're going to add some Thai curry paste to our Kha Gai soup. Here's where, Michelle, you'd asked a question before, here's where we could vary our spice preference. If you like it less spicy, you can add less Thai curry paste. If you like it spicier, you can add more Thai curry paste. Mary and I prefer our food a little spicier. So we're going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of Thai curry paste to the soup. It's also important to note with spice and with heat that you could always add more. You can always make it spicier. It's much more difficult to make something less spicy. So we'll take a nice little round teaspoon here, add it in, grab one more teaspoon in, go. Go ahead and swing over here, honey. So here's another important thing to show you. We talked about layering flavors. We created our broth first. Then we added used the broth to poach our chicken. From there, we added some coconut milk and our vegetables. And finally, we're adding our heat. So the idea of building flavors there, right? So we make our broth first, we add our protein second, we add our vegetables third, then we add our heat, in the case of the Thai curry, next. And you'll start to see, when you mix this together, you'll start to see it change color and get that red hue. There we go. Looks good. Smells great. Once again, we're keeping it about a low to medium heat. Just want to simmer the vegetables. No need to boil here. One thing you can do as well that I'm going to recommend doing for all of your food is you want to taste. Tasting it will give you an idea of where your spice level is. We're going to use a fork to taste it. So, let's get in here and get a little bit of broth. An idea of where our spice level is. That's good. It's very good. I think we're right about where we want to be. Might add a little bit more Thai curry paste to it to kick up the heat. Again, it's all a matter of your own personal preference, and I would also preface that by saying it's important to consider who your audience is. Who are you cooking for? If you're making this dish for a group of friends, and your friends, some of them like heat, some of them don't, I recommend going in the middle. If you're making it for your kids, I'd recommend backing off on the heat a bit. If you're making it for your friends who like it super spicy and are foodies, or consider themselves to be foodies, you could always increase your heat, increase your spice. There we go. So we're going to simmer our vegetables for about 2 minutes. I'm just going to add a touch more Thai curry paste here. About another half teaspoon.
I apologize to the people in my office who are going to be eating this tomorrow. If it's a little spicy.
They like it spicy. There we go. All right, we are looking good. So you may say to yourself, how do I know when this is done? Chicken's cooked, vegetables are tender, soup is incorporated, you got that, your heat levels are correct. Keep in mind it's always easier to add more heat than it is to back off on the heat. Very, very important. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper as well. Got a good mix. All right. And we're just about ready to add our final ingredient here, which is our fish sauce. Gives a little bit of saltiness to it. A little salty, a little sour. There we go. Wonderful. All right, that looks great. Now, we'll let that simmer for another minute and a half, 2 minutes, let the help the fish sauce incorporate, help the extra heat, help the extra Thai curry paste incorporate. Take this moment. Does anybody have any questions about the dish we just prepared? Any general questions about food?
Why don't you talk about if they can't find lime leaves or lemongrass or some alternatives?
Sure. So, if you're unable to find lemongrass or lime leaves, you can typically find them if you're looking for them. You could find them at a lot of Asian grocery stores will sell kaffir lime leaves and will sell lemongrass. To substitute for the kaffir lime leaves, you can use the zest of 1 lime or 2 limes. Simply go out and purchase what's called a zester, and you just take the lime and you rub the outside of the lime against the zester to produce that lime zest, which you could add into your dish. You could also add the juice of the lime as well. For lemongrass, you could use
Lemongrass paste?
Yep, we actually used it's a lemongrass paste that we found as well. I believe at was it Safeway, honey?
Yeah, Safeway. I know Safeway Wegmans, but
Yep,
Wegmans.
Safeway or Wegmans, another big box store. You can find it. It's a great product. Lemongrass traditionally very long. Usually smash it. It helps release the oil, and then you use it as a flavoring agent from there. So our soup looks great. Go ahead and portion up here. Before we do that, we take one final taste, just in case we need to adjust our salt levels. Maybe add a little more salt, a little bit more pepper. We want a little spicier. Oh, that's good. There it is. That is delicious. All right, so we'll go ahead and serve up our soup here. Go. Wonderful. There we go. All right, everyone. So this evening, we prepared Tom Kha Gai soup. This is a traditional soup found in Thailand and Laos. It was first we started by making a broth that consisted of 6 cups of water, kaffir lime leaves, Thai basil, ginger, garlic. We brought that to a boil, and some salt and pepper. We brought that to a boil. We simmered it for about 15-20 minutes, strained it, and then we added it back to our pot, where we added our sliced chicken breast. Then we poached our sliced chicken breast for 4 minutes, allowing that chicken to fully cook and absorb the flavors of that broth. After that, we added coconut milk, a can of full-fat coconut milk. We added our veg to it. So we're really layering those flavors, right? So we got our broth, we got as our base, we've got our protein, which is our chicken, we've got our vegetables. So we have the thinly sliced habanero peppers, red bell pepper, matchstick carrots, and baby portobello mushrooms. And then finally, after that, we added our Thai curry paste to kick up our heat a bit. Keep in mind, you can always make something spicier. It's much more difficult to go the other direction and make it less spicy. After that, we added some fish sauce, give it a little bit of saltiness, a little bit of sour, and then just finish with a little salt and pepper. Thank you very much for tuning in to another live episode of The Sleeve Chef. This was part of our Polar Vortex series. We will see you again on Sunday. You can find us online on Facebook at The Sleeve Chef, on Instagram, Sleeve Chef in MD, and online, thesleevechef.com. We'll be starting a YouTube channel very shortly. And tell your friends about us. If you have any suggestions, something you want to see cooked, questions you may have, please feel free to reach out to us directly or email us on the Facebook page. Thank you very much for tuning into the live episode of The Sleeve Chef. Bon appetit. Good night, everybody.